Twice this season, the border town rivals have battled in what can only be described as all-out defensive efforts. Now, on their own home ice once again, the Rams and the Wave battle it out for the title of 2024 FCIAC champions. Welcome everybody to a live look inside the Darien Ice House, where alongside my partners Will Jennings and John Frieders, I'm PJ Neville, set to bring you tonight's action. And guys, these two teams twice this season have just provided us with an outstanding game. 1-0 victories for Darien both times around, but now the Rams with a huge victory against Norwalk, Wilton, and McMahon, 4-0. They did a great job in the semifinal. Meanwhile, Darien got stuck in overtime with Stanford Westhill Staples, only beat them 2-1, but both these teams, they're ready for battle today. Will, I'm going to start with you. What does Darien need to do to beat their rival New Canaan 3 times?
Yeah, I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but you know, that second line for Darien has really just been incredible this second half of the season. You got Izzy Hare, Adriana Gromelski, you know, we say their names all the time. And then, of course, you have on the backside Lila Fiorita and Skylar Ravosa. Those are the players that are going to score goals here today. And, you know, it's going to be a low-scoring affair, but I expect those lines to really rise to the occasion in front of these fans.
And then, John, for the Rams, to get their 10th all-time FCIAC title in only what has been 20 years of the tournament and get their seat back atop the throne, what do they need to do to get the best of the Wave today?
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement here that you're not going to beat Maher or Callahan one-on-one. You're not going to beat them with a straight-up shot, right? Both goalies are stellar. They've played stellar all year. You're going to need traffic in front of the net. You're going to need bodies in front of the net as well, and some traffic to kind of confuse both these goalies and get shots on net, and getting traffic in net will help.
Yeah, and then Will, just to touch on Darien goalie JJ Maher, she shut out this Rams team twice this season. What's she got to do to just keep it up?
Yeah, I think her ability to, you know, play the puck, really orchestrate that breakout has been key this season. You know, as well as, you know, these Darien defensemen, they let Maher see the shots. They often, you know, they're really good at clearing the front of the net. And like John said, if you're going to score on Maher, it's not going to be from the perimeter. It's going to be inside. It's going to be in the slot. It's going to be close up, and it's going to be, you know, a tip or a rebound. And really both goalies, like John said, you know, you have to get shots. You have to get traffic. And Darien D, that's what they do best. They clear traffic in front.
And then John, New Canaan, they shut out Norwalk, Wilton, and McMahon co-op just a couple days ago. What do they got to do on the defensive end to keep it up?
Yeah, they got to play tight. They got to play tight formations, you know, not allow people to get in front of the net, and keep Callahan's eyes clearly on the puck. Give her one-on-one opportunities to stop this talented Darien offense. And this is going to be a dogfight. Whoever scores first might be the only goal, which we've seen both these times these teams met this season, where that first goal was the only goal of the contest. So the value of goals tonight is going to be at an all-time high between these two defensive-oriented teams.
Yeah, so just looking back at both matchups this season, you saw the Blue Wave get the best of the Rams in 1-0 matchups, both of those coming off of early game goals on some tic-tac-toe kind of plays, right? You saw Adriana Gromelski net the first one in that first game, and then I think it was Izzy Hare in the second one who got the best of the Rams as both teams huddle up around their coaches one final time before puck drop here at the Darien Ice House. So guys, any closing thoughts before this one?
Yeah, I think just like John said, you know, the value of goals today, it's going to be a low-scoring game. We know that with the previous 2 matchups. I think the value, you know, not only of goals, but special teams, not taking penalties, allowing the special teams units to get out there, capitalize on opportunities. I think that's what this game comes down to. Which power play can, you know, outman the PK, and really that's what it comes down to in these Darien New Canaan games.
Yeah, and then also I think just the value of fundamentals, you know, being able to move that puck, keep it tape-to-tape passes, and just play fundamentally sound, win that neutral zone play. That's always going to help you, and be able to move the puck up and beat this talented defense.
So for Darien, that first line skates out there with Parker Crody on the left wing, Tegan Joseph in the middle, and then number 15, Sarah Kellogg on the right wing. For New Canaan, you've got number 22, Nora Moley, number 21, Maddie Tully, and number 4, Izzy Hanna. As the Blue Wave win that draw, and we are underway here for the 2024 FCIAC Championship. Blue Wave take it inside, and a shot goes wide the post and out of play early. nearly hitting a fan ringside.
Yeah, you got to step up on Fiorita just during the entire course of this game. She's going to rush the puck up a ton. Got great handles and gets an early shot right there.
So Moley and Joseph once again glide into the face-off dot for the second face-off just 11 minutes after the opening drop. As the ref looks to drop the puck here. And for the Rams on the defensive side, you've got Sam Metler and Lexi Tully, two of the better defensemen in really the whole state. Same for Darien with Ravosa. As we see in front early, the net is off the posts. That's going to be a save for Maher early in this one.
A little sloppy from Darien there. We saw Skylar Ravosa get trapped deep in the offensive zone, and then it leaves, Fiorita on an island there, 2-on-1 opportunity, and Maher stretches across there and gets the save.
Yeah, and I think going into this game early on, just making sure that neither of these goalies gets comfortable in net. Once they get comfortable, they're locked down, but at the beginning, you can kind of capitalize off the nervousness and the nerves of a high-pressure game like this.
Grumelski had a little bit of an opportunity there. She just elected to dump it in. And the Wave lose the puck in the neutral zone, so they'll be forced to reset with Izzy Hare. She skates it back, gets it to one of the defensemen, and Adriana Grumelski sends it down to Regan Deary. Deary just dumps it through, and Lexi Tully resets it for the Rams. Behind her own cage, Tully through the neutral zone. Lexi Tully gets it down inside. As a battle for the puck right behind the cage of J.J. Maher and the Darien Blue Wave. Catherine Rayer will fight for the puck there. Blue Wave dump it out, and the Rams reset it with Fiona Curie.
And Darien's going to get a line change there, fresh legs out on the ice. And this is going to be a high pressure and quick moving game early on. Both teams are going to pressure the puck and try to get scoring opportunities.
As the referee whistles for an offsides, we will get a face-off just outside the New Canaan defensive zone on that left dot.
Yeah, we saw Lexi Tully in the neutral zone, and we've talked about that all year. Her skating ability, similar to Lila Fiorita, they're both really good puck-moving defensemen, and, they're really taking control. They're taking control early.
As we see a battle for the puck in the neutral zone as it gets dumped into the Blue Wave defensive zone, but Fiorita will pick it up and send it through the neutral zone, come the Wave, but the Rams stop that attempt. Jenna Vigano up through the middle of the ice to Maddie Rayer. Rayer bodied off the puck and will battle for the puck in the defensive zone. Gets it to the Blue Wave. Pinkernell sends it off the boards. And a real battle through the neutral zone here, guys, through the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, both teams just trying to get their breakout regroup going as, there's a lot of good defense being played here early in the neutral zone, like you said.
Yeah, and Darien hasn't really had any cohesive attempts so far. Passes aren't going from stick to stick or kind of going from one stick to a New Canaan defender, right? And so you got to be able to make those passes, make crisp passes, and kind of connect the dots, which both teams haven't been able to do early on.
So now we've got that New Canaan first line out here with Tully, Moley, and Hannah, and then the Darien second line, who we've talked about. They're probably the Wave's best line. As Maddie Tully gets in the defensive zone for the Rams, tries to clear it out, but a great attempt by the Blue Wave to keep it in play. And a good skate by Marissa Del Carmine breaks up an opportunity for Izzy Hare, but now the Blue Wave, Adriana Grumelski in her own zone, sends it down behind for Izzy Hare. Marissa Del Carmine breaks that one up.
Yeah, you can't have those turnovers there. I know Lexi Tully likes to rush the puck, but right in front of the net, easy turnover.
And another
now,
turnover.
Grumelski, her shot, saved by Callahan, and a goal from Izzy Hare. Just 11:44 left in the first period of action, and Izzy Hare gets the scoring started for the Blue Wave.
Yeah, Frieders and I were just talking about it. That's back-to-back turnovers right in the high slot, and, like we said in the pregame, those goals will be scored in the high slot. They're going to be scored off of rebounds, and that's two examples of failed breakout, defensive breakdown, and, the Wave capitalize and go up 1-0.
Yeah, and usually you see Callahan make that save. That puck went right at her chest, not able to corral it, and then you see the rebound, and Hare was just right there right in front to tip that one in. But again, not allowing these goalies to get comfortable, and that definitely affects the confidence of Callahan early on.
So the Blue Wave go up 1-0 early in this one as they are ready to battle it out for the 2024 FCIAC title. Once again in their offensive zone. Puck cleared out. And Piper Chason fighting for it, loses a stick, and refs
Wave are going to go up. Wave are going to have a power
yeah.
play here for the hook or trip, as you said.
I think that's going to be a hook on number 8, Piper Chason. So the Blue Wave on the power play and the potential to go up 2-0 early in this one.
Yeah, and we talked about it. Darien just scored, and now they get a power play. Jennings, I know you mentioned even strength and then getting power plays. You can't give up. You can't be on the penalty kill against these good teams.
Sam Metler tries to clear that one out, but the Wave keep it in with number 6, Skylar Ravosa. Now, puck, Parker Crody's shot saved by Callahan, and Maddie Tully with an opportunity on the shorthanded. It looks like she's just going to dump it down and chase the puck. Tully has it in the offensive zone for the Rams, sends it across, and a shot from the point blocked. That shot off the stick of number 22, Nora Moley. And the ref's going to whistle an offsides as Moley had an opportunity, but Maddie Tully wasn't able to clear the zone.
Yeah, that could have been a dangerous turnover right there if the other New Canaan player would have gotten across that blue line, and it wouldn't have been an offsides. You saw Maddie Tully just kind of hanging around that blue line and almost had a pass right to her.
Now the Rams, while being shorthanded in their offensive zone, Izzy Janiga sends that one around, and Catherine Rayer, some contact behind the cage, no call. And Sam Metler sends it across to Lexi Tully. Tully dumps it down the ice, looking to kill some clock on the penalty kill.
Yeah, New Canaan, their point presence and their defense are working really well on that regroup. It's really been a great kill for them thus far.
Now the Blue Wave working it through the neutral zone. That was number 19, Regan Deary. And Lexi Tully gets the puck now. Tully looking to dump it up. She finally does. 40 seconds remain on the power play for the Blue Wave. Rams doing a good job killing this one off so far, not to jinx it. As you see Ashton Pinkernell send it down once again.
Yeah,
just past the skate of Sophie Haas.
The Wave just has to get one clean zone entry, as they only have 20 seconds left. They haven't been able to get that zone entry this entire power play.
Yeah, it's almost looked like a New Canaan power play for most of this thing.
Maeve Hibber is tripped up along the side. She gets it back and dumps it down. And that should be all for the Blue Wave power play with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that will be it for the Blue Wave. So the Rams back to even strength here. The Blue Wave still working it through as some contact made there by number 19, Sloan Griffiths. No call. Jenna Vigano dumps that one down. Referees wave off the icing as both teams get a line change. Faith Hobbs in the offensive zone for the Rams, trying to fight for the puck. And looks like Moley would get that one. Jenna Vigano from the point. Her shot just off the blocker of Maher. Maher keeps that one out. That might be, is that the Rams' first shot of the game, though? I think second or third, but Rams offense definitely looking a little dormant through the first couple minutes of this one. Tully sends it up to Hannah. Metler is able to keep that one in for the Rams. Through the neutral zone, Nora Moley loses the puck. Now sent behind. Metler couldn't keep that one alive in the offensive zone. And referees award an icing to the Rams.
The Rams definitely, they look more cohesive on that breakout regroup. Maybe not a ton of shots this period, but they're really connecting tape to tape, and it's slowing down that Darien attack as you see the Rams really just controlling the neutral zone.
Yeah, so you gave up that first goal to Darien, but you can't do anything to erase the goal off the score sheet. But the response—
Ooh, some contact from behind there.
Cross check. That's going to be a New Canaan power play to get some momentum back on their side.
Yeah, and I think New Canaan's response to that first goal has been really good, right? They just killed off the penalty, and they did get a couple of shots. They played well shorthanded, and now they get a power play of their own, so they have an opportunity to tie things up here in the FCIAC Championship.
Yeah, and off of that cross check, it looked like number 27 for the Rams, Serena O'Connor, looks to be a little shaken up potentially. But the Rams will be on the power play here. Just like you said, John, the potential to knot it up at 1 in the FCIAC championship. A battle for the puck along the boards. Still caught up and now finally freed, but Sam Metler keeps alive and her shot scores! Sam Metler from the point gets the best of J.J. Maher, and the Rams tie this one up at 1.
Yeah, and we've seen that all year from Sam Metler, the junior. Her shot from around the point has just been dynamite. She got the slapper, she got the wrister, you saw the wrist shot there, and she nets one past Maher, and you saw a little bit of traffic there in front of Maher. Not sure she saw that one, as that one went bottom right, a snipe by Metler.
Yeah, that was a double screen there, and New Canaan, they won the net front battle. Darien not able to clear out the front of the net. You know, usually they're pretty good at that, but New Canaan gets a body in front and wins that net front battle.
Yeah, and that was about like 10 seconds into the power play maybe. Didn't take them long to tie it up.
Yeah, it only took the Rams 6.5 periods this season to get the best of Maher, as that shot from Regan Deary goes wide of the cage. But the Rams finally knotted up at 1 as Mason Callahan goes spread eagle on that one to freeze the puck.
Yeah, that was a dangerous opportunity. Deary got a stick on that one, a deflection. And those are always dangerous when you get deflections. Good job by Callahan, though, to get on top of that one and just hold it and settle things down.
Maddie Tully glides into the face-off dot against Tegan Joseph. She wins it back to Marissa Del Carmine.
And I believe that was Rayer that won the face-off, not to correct you.
What did I say?
Tully.
Oh, did I? My bad. As Marissa Del Carmine sends that one out. And some bodies hitting the floor here. But the Rams look to clear it out. Jenna Vigano sends that one away. And the Rams clear the zone. Now, just need to get it back on the offensive, as Marissa Del Carmine from behind her own cage looks to clear it up the ice to Catherine Rayer.
Yeah, the Wave definitely need a stronger forecheck. You know, these Rams defensemen, they have a ton of time behind the net, and the Wave just haven't looked aggressive on the forecheck this entire game.
Izzy Janiga will take that one into the attacking zone for the Rams. Dump it behind to Piper Chason. Serena O'Connor back out here on the ice for the Rams. Puck loose along the boards, and Lexi Tully, her shot goes wide. And Ashton Pinkernell, nearly kept that one in for the Rams. And now a little bit of a breakout opportunity for the Wave, broken up by Tully. Adriana Gramelski looked to have a one-on-one opportunity, but Tully got the best of her there. The senior against the freshman. And Pinkernell sends it off the boards, looking for a pass. Puck still loose. Gramelski gets it. Gramelski up top to Ravosa. Cross. Fiorita shot. Tipped in front and hit away by the Blue Wave.
Yeah, and one thing that I've noticed here kind of in this past couple of minutes is Darien's job of keeping the puck in the offensive zone, right? They have a couple people at that blue line that are just batting down the puck, keeping pressure on the Rams.
Now the puck with Lexi Tully. She sends it up to her sister Maddie. And that puck behind the cage of the Blue Wave as they look to clear it out with Lila Fiorita. She gets it across to Ravosa. And the Blue Wave look to break out here. But not for long, as Jenna Vigano slipped up there but still managed to clear the puck. Moley hustling for it. Hannah with it. The puck finally dumped down by Jenna Vigano. Just under 5 minutes remain in the first period of action. We are tied up at 1 here at the Darien Ice House as the puck played out in front, and J.J. Maher keeps that one away. Nearly put the Rams up 2-0 there. It was Izzy Hannah, number 4.
Again, though, you saw the pressure in front of the net. Lots of bodies kind of falling to the ground in front of Maher, and you saw her confused. Rams not able to get it on Maher, but had a chance as they take another shot, and that one pushed away.
Now the Blue Wave look to break out, but Sam Metler sends that one in. And the Rams forced to clear the zone. Now the Blue Wave on the counterattack. Maddie Tully slipped up, and Kellogg will send it in front. Looked for Joseph. Couldn't find anyone.
Yeah, the Wave they really need to set up an offense right now. They're giving this this New Canaan defense way too many easy turnovers, and it's really resulted in kind of a one-sided period possession-wise.
As the Blue Wave lose possession into the neutral zone here, Sophie Haas looks to take it in. As she loses the puck, nearly had it.
Yeah, and you mentioned Darien's offense kind of subsided after that first goal by Izzy Hare off the rebound. But then after that, it's been all New Canaan.
As we see the puck in the offensive zone for the Wave. Adriana Gromelski on the right wing sends a shot wide of the cage. And now played behind, out in front. A shot off the blocker of Callahan, and now the puck is loose. And Callahan looks to corral that one.
That's that second line for Darien right there, just cycling the puck. They were working behind the net. They had a solid two-man game behind the net, and then they looked for that high slot opportunity, and that's really what they've done all year. The second line really good at cycling the puck down deep in the zone.
Yeah, and you see kind of that wraparound behind the net. You got that one girl at the slot just waiting for the pass, and they had it there again, and I think that's definitely something to watch out for if you're New Canaan's defense.
So Curry will send that one up to Piper Chason. Chason couldn't corral that pass, and the Rams reset in their defensive zone. Lexi Tully sends it back up to Chason. Chason looking to move it up the ice once again. And Serena O'Connor on the forecheck pokes that one free, but the Wave able to get it back. Chason dumps it in once again, and Curry's shot behind the cage. Fiorita sends it around to Ravosa as the Blue Wave look to break out. And that puck taken away by the Rams. Blue Wave get it right back and through the neutral zone. Here they come. Behind the cage, Gromelski looking for a pass. Gets it to Crody. Crody shot wide of the cage. Or sorry, that was Kellogg.
Good
Now
job
the
by
puck
the Rams
played out
defense.
in front. Shot off the skate. Nearly got there, but Joseph shot, backhander. No good, and finally,
That's a goal
Sarah
right there.
Kellogg finds the back of the cage, and the
that-
Rams concede two early.
That's tic-tac-toe puck movement from the Darien girls team there as they set up an offense. They finally get that presence in the offensive zone. The defensemen, they even start, creeping down, and they get active as well. And that's multiple defensive shots from those defensemen that lead to a, absolute, traffic-filled net and an easy tap and goal there.
And again, that chaos in front of the net. It felt like when you were watching that play unfold, you were just waiting for Callahan to hold the puck and settle things down, but she never got her glove on it, and that's what resulted. Another Darien goal off a rebound, and the traffic in front of Callahan early on is working for the Blue Wave.
Lugano sends it up, and it looks like both teams' offenses have come to play today. 3 total goals, not even at the end of the first period of action. We only saw 2 total in both regular season matchups combined. So the offenses look to show out as we see Ravosa take that one in, and stolen by Nora Moley and the Rams. Moley looked to send it up, but a turnover, and the puck nearly played out in front to Gromelski. Blue Wave can't keep that one in, and Maddie Tully pokes it out right from underneath the Blue Wave, and a backhand pass looked for Hannah in the slot.
Almost a slash there on the back check as, she had a one-on-one opportunity with Maher, and, that slash kind of negates that play.
Yeah, you got to watch out for any penalty there when you're coming one-on-one down in the open ice. You get holding, you got hooking, you got multiple penalties that could be called, and New Canaan converted on their first power play.
So you see the puck played out in front, and a shot scores! Can't quite see who that is, but the Rams tie it up with 47.9 seconds left in the first period of action. Tied at 2.
Looks like it might be Maddie Tully who started that whole play on the offense, that one-on-one with Maher. And John, what do you think about that New Canaan attack response?
Yeah, I think, again, there's just commotion in front of Maher. That one, I believe, went through her 5-hole by Tully, but you just saw Tully swarming there, looking for a shot on net. She gets her shot, and she converts. But, man, is the Darien Ice House buzzing right now with lots of crowd noise and lots of action from both offenses.
Yeah, guys, that was actually Catherine Rayer, number 11 for the Rams, the senior captain, knotting it up at 2 here at the Darien Ice House. Just over 30 seconds left as A puck play down front, stolen by the Blue Wave as they look for one last opportunity. And
no call.
Yeah, no call there. Looked like a little bit of a shoulder from Izzy Janiga to Tegan Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph got in between two New Canaan defenders, and they kind of just converged on her, and she fell down to the ice.
Ryer will send it off the glass and up the ice. Sophie Haas in the Blue Waves defensive zone. So we are tied at 2, ending the first period of action from the Darien Ice House. And guys, this has been an all-out offensive attack by both teams early on here.
You know, we preached coming into this game in the pregame. We said this will be a low-scoring affair, but really, as you said, PJ, the offenses, they showed up to play today, and they're really giving these fans a treat. It's a dogfight, and it's a lot of rebound goals. You know, Frieders, we're talking about the traffic all period. It's been traffic in front of the net, and even on that Mettler goal, it was traffic in front of the net, and that's how you score on these goalies.
Yeah, Callahan and Maher facing lots of challenges here early on. I don't believe they've given up 2 this season, really multiple times. They've just had such solid seasons, and coming into this game, we expected a defensive kind of masterclass, and it's been quite the opposite. You know, the defenses have struggled a little bit in terms of controlling those rebounds and really staying tight in their formations, and both offenses capitalizing off the other defense's turnovers.
Yeah, so as we take a little first period intermission break here, just to break down the goals. You've got the first one coming off the stick of Izzy Hare. Then the second one for the Rams, it was number 14, Sam Mettler. Then the Blue Wave got back on top once again with Sarah Kellogg. And then finally Catherine Ryer with that late first period goal to knot it up at 2. And both these teams showing out tonight on this joint broadcast between NCTV 78 and DAF Media. Students from both schools helping. It was number 28.
Maddie Ryer.
Maddie Ryer, not Catherine Ryer.
Yeah, I was going to correct you. The PA system brought that one up. But, you know, a lot of, you know, we couldn't really see. There was so much going on in front that, you know, it's kind of hard to make out down there.
Yeah, and I think one thing that we haven't touched on tonight so far is just how close these two teams are in terms of skill level, in terms of how good they've been in recent years, but also in terms of the fact that most of these girls have played together on their youth teams, right? And they come into this game, and this game means a lot, right? It's the FCIAC Championship of 2024. Both teams have won chips in the past couple of years, and coming into this game, there's a lot at stake tonight.
So as both teams come out for the second period of action, the Blue Wave look to defend their reign as the FCIAC champions. Meanwhile, the Rams look to get back atop the throne after a 1-year hiatus. Lexi Tully sends that one in, and icing waved off for the Rams. Izzy Hanna tripped up along the boards, puck still loose behind the cage of JJ Maher and the Blue Wave. Maddie Tully along the boards. Fight for the puck here, and looks like the Blue Wave will get it out. Parker Crody.
Good defense there by the Rams in the neutral zone to kind of get a stick on that puck, stop the Blue Waves' attempt to break out.
Tully dumps that one behind, and Fiorita will look to move it up the ice once again. Moley trying to stop her in her way, though, as we have another battle for the puck along the boards. And Tegan Joseph gets that one out for the Blue Wave, sends it to her teammate. The Rams capitalize with Piper Chason dumping that one behind. And Crody tries to get that puck. Now Lexi Tully from the point. Her shot off the pad of Maher, and Ravosa with the puck behind the cage.
Definitely looks like the nerves are taking over for both goalies. You know, that almost squeezed in short side, and, you know, Maher and Callahan have not looked comfortable. They've been, you know, usually they square up those shots. They're not looking too comfortable right now.
So now in the New Canaan defensive zone, we've got another battle for the puck, as looks like maybe number 17, Jenna Vigano, fighting for that one along the boards. She gets and sends it down straight to Maher. Maher forced to play that one.
Yeah, and
so that waves off the icing.
One thing that comes with comfortable goalies is, you know, being able to stop that and really stick the saves and control the rebounds, and neither goalie has been able to do that so far early on. Now
Sophie Haas through the neutral zone. That one poked away by number 9, Ashton Pinkernell for the Rams. And some contact along the boards. Referee's got his hand raised for a delayed penalty. I think that one will be on number 11, Catherine Rayer, for the boarding.
Yeah, boarding right there is, Catherine Rayer looked to get that hip check off, and at the last second, the player turned and was right in the back of the numbers. So Darien maybe get some, second period momentum here.
Yeah, and the Rams are going to need another penalty kill, right? Going up against both these teams, you can't be at a disadvantage, and when you come down with a disadvantage by a player, you always give an opportunity for the other team to score. So New Canaan needs to be able to clear it out here.
So the Blue Wave look to capitalize on the power play here with Fiorita at the point. Sends it down back to Fiorita, across to Ravosa. Ravosa elects to send that down. I think that's Izzy Hare along that right half wall for the Blue Wave. Now to Ravosa. Metler breaks that pass up, tries to send that one out, and she does. Rams getting aggressive on the penalty kill here.
Really good execution from the Rams. That's a solid breakout. Just get it off the glass, let your forward chase in the neutral zone, and free up some time.
As Adriana Gromelski, her shot off the blocker of Callahan. And Fiorita shot from the point off the pads. Great pad save by Callahan.
Another
some
boarding
more contact.
Another boarding
That's
penalty.
That's going to be Lexi Tully, I believe.
That's a 5-on-3, and you can't let this dangerous power play get 5-on-3. As there's going to be too much puck movement, and the Rams really have to buckle up and stop this attempt here.
Yeah, and it's Lexi Tully who's taking the penalty. One of their best defenders, if not their best defender. So an unfortunate play there. But you're going to have to lean on your defense here if you're New Canaan, and if you're Darien, you have to capitalize here.
So Jenna Vigano, Sam Metler, and number 8 Piper Chason will be on the ice for the Rams, trying to kill off this 5-on-3 for another 58 seconds. And then a Blue Wave power play for 1 minute and 2. You see Sophie Haas get it down low. I think
Watch
that's
for that
Brody.
traffic.
Now, puck played out in front. A lot of congestion in front there, but the Rams able to get it out, and off the blocker of Callahan, the puck sent around and back up top with Sophie Beach. She isn't able to corral that one, and the Blue Wave forced to reset it in their defensive zone.
Yeah, crucial misplay of the puck there by Beach. Now you got to reset the offense. You got 20 seconds left of 5-on-3 play, and then a minute of a power play.
So the Blue Wave playing it behind with Kellogg.
Yeah, the Wave trying to play the overload here. They're trying to get everything to the net, trying to get 2 or 3.
Fiorita shot wide of the cage. Puck still on the backside. That shot from, I think it was Beach, goes no good, and the Rams kill off the 5-on-3. So now another minute of power play action for the Blue Wave. So you see Fiorita send that one down. And the puck played inside to no avail. The Rams clear it out, and 45 seconds left on the power play for the Blue Wave. Ravosa will have it in her defensive zone. Sends it up as the Blue Wave get a line change. Adriana Gromelski comes on and skates that one into the offensive zone. Gromelski looking for a pass. Gets it up top to Fiorita. Down to Deary. Regan Deary shot wide of the cage. And that one.
Yeah, and just watch Darien here push every single shot they can on net with 15 seconds remaining. They're going to keep throwing shots on net with one right here.
A shot. Puck still in play behind the cage of Callahan. 10 seconds left on the power play for the Blue Wave. And that opportunity was squandered as Fiorita sends a clapper from the point wide of the cage, and the Rams kill it off.
Extra man on.
Serena O'Connor in the neutral zone, looking to slice and dice the Darien defense. She gets it behind the cage, looking for a pass. Sends it, nearly finds Nora Moley in front. But Gromelski able to get there and send it out of the zone. Maddie Tully gets it right back, and Moley with an opportunity, saved by Maher. JJ Maher saves the opportunity from Nora Moley and keeps it tied at 2.
Really good job, one-on-one. Maher breaks down the shooter. She takes that angle away. There's a short side look, and she's tight to the post, really comes out of her crease, and that's that's Maher's, that's her bread and butter. Those one-on-one plays, she's able to get to the top of her crease, take away all of the angle, and really that's what she's done all season.
Yeah, and that's the most confident save we've seen all night from Maher. And that's how you tell a good goalie, being able to break up that angle, take away the angle from the shooter. And I'm a little bit questionable on why Moy didn't try to bring it back, maybe apply some sort of deke on Maher. She's too good to just take the shot on.
With the aggressiveness there coming out of the crease, could have seen a poke check as well, but as you said, maybe a last-second deke.
Haas looks to play that one out of the zone. She gets it to Grmelski. Grmelski with the puck along the boards. Couldn't clear the zone, and Sophie Beach with it now in the defensive zone. Sends it up to Kellogg. As Kellogg skates it through. Oh, she lays a huge hit along the boards. No call there by the referees. That was number 4, Izzy Hanna, I believe.
Really laying off the whistle this game. Pretty much every game we've watched, up here, they've laid off the whistle.
As Maddie Tully takes it through. Tully, the puck poked away by Beach, and Maher able to save the shot, and some extracurriculars. Crody off to the penalty box.
That's a bad retaliation penalty. You're giving the Rams a free look on the power play, and you can't take those. That's coaches preach that coming into the game. Darien New Canaan game, you're gonna look for retaliation, and that's just a bad play there to make. If you're Darien, they're gonna give New Canaan a chance to go up 3-2.
Obviously, tensions are high here at the Darien Ice House with 8:45 left in the second period of action. Rams will have a 2-minute power play for some extracurriculars by number 22, Parker Crody.
Yeah, and that's just a discipline penalty, not biting on New Canaan's kind of aggressiveness. But this game has been aggressive throughout the first period and now into the second period. Both teams going at it. We've seen lots of physicality.
Maybe trying to protect Maher there, as Maher was in a vulnerable position, covering that puck up. But like you said, Frieders, penalty that you cannot take, and, coach is definitely not happy with that one.
Yeah, and New Canaan's 1-for-1 on the power play tonight, right? So they're going to get another opportunity here to take the lead.
You see Lexi Tully trying to work it around. Nearly got the puck stolen from her there. But gets it back, and Tully coming through the neutral zone, dumps it down. And the Rams look for an opportunity to score here. But Izzy Hare will send that one down as the Rams reset it once again in their defensive zone. Maddie Tully sends it across to Sam Metler. Metler looks up the ice, finds Piper Chason just before that blue line. And Serena O'Connor nearly kept that one in. The Blue Wave clear the zone once again, and the Rams haven't got anything going through that first minute of their power play here. Maddie Rayer nearly got that one. And once again, the Blue Wave is clearing the puck out. Metler sends a backhand pass to Lexi Tully. Tully up the ice, looking for a teammate there. And Janiga will fight for the puck along the boards with Sophie Beach. Maddie Rayer comes in. And Tegan Joseph on the floor. Nearly gets that one out. Rams keep it in with Catherine Rayer, Maddie Rayer. Rayer nearly got that one in. But Vigano resets it for the Rams in the neutral zone with 10 seconds left on the power play. So opportunity looking squandered here from the Rams. Yeah, as Marissa Del Carmine is not able to keep that one in. And Blue Wave successfully kill off the penalty.
Yeah, and if you're Coach Buellen, you got to be disappointed with that power play. No cohesiveness with the extra man up. No cohesiveness on their passes. They didn't even get a shot on Maher on that power play, but on the other side, great penalty kill by Darien.
As we saw a puck out in front, sent away by the Blue Wave, and the Rams look to reset it. But Crody in front, Kellogg looking for a shot. She had one right in the slot, didn't take it. Now the puck in the Blue Waves attacking zone, sent away by the Rams.
Yeah, good back check from New Canaan right there. you know, I think it was Jenna Vigano just gets back and lifts the stick of Kellogg and really slows down that attack.
Yeah, and Darien's not trying to hide what they're trying to do.
Shot in front, saved by Callahan. Great save there by Mason Callahan.
Yeah, but Darien's not trying to hide what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to get the puck to the slot. I know, Jennings, you mentioned it time and time again, right? Get the puck to the slot, get an open shot on Callahan, and they keep on attacking that slot.
As the puck was fought for right along that blue line. And the Blue Wave get in their attacking zone. Faith Hobbs now gets it up the ice. Working it through the neutral zone. Hobbs.
You got to dump it in if you're Hobbs. You got no help.
On the boards.
New Canaan goes for the line change, but if you're Hobbs there, you just got to dump it in earlier, right? Get the line change, get fresh legs out, though you don't want to because you want to keep attacking. You got a line change waiting right there.
Lexi Tully gets that one in front to her sister, Maddie. But that one,
good swipe by Hare.
Maher.
Hare with a really timely clear there as New Canaan had a second and third rebound opportunity that, you know, Hare really just did a great job of clearing and getting to the far side.
If you're New Canaan,
Tully sends that one up to Hannah, and Hannah with the shot just wide of the cage.
And you saw there, Darien almost got caught on the line change. They're trying to line change, and New Canaan almost capitalized off it with the shot, but couldn't find the back of the net.
Haas tries to find Crody there. The puck sent in on Maher by, I think that was number 9, Ashton Pinkernell. Now, Tully, Maddie Tully fighting for the puck along the boards with Nora Moley, Parker Crody, and Lila Fiorita.
A lot of frozen pucks here today as, you know, it was key on the penalty kill to kill time, but, you know, even strength. You know, these teams looking for a lot of frozen pucks. We haven't seen any whistles yet for those, you know, type of scenarios.
Haas moving it through the neutral zone here, and Sophie Haas looking for a shot. That one kept away by the Rams. Great defense there as Maddie Tully has an opportunity in the neutral zone, sent away by Sophie Beach. And a trip there. Referee raises his hand for the delayed penalty and a shot in front.
Really good job to draw the penalty by Tegan Joseph. You know, she gets inside of the blue line, you know, makes sure that everybody's on side, and then she makes that cutback, that jump cut to the middle, little windmill deke, and that's a great play on offense just to draw the penalty and give this opportunity back to the Wave.
And it looks like Nora Moley will go to the box. I think that's her second of the night. Something you don't want to see if you're the Rams.
Yeah, and it just feels like each team's just waiting to score on the power play. I don't want to jinx anything here, but neither team's been successful these past couple of times. You know, Darien had the 5-on-3 and then the extra minute of a power play.
A shot in front by Fiorita, kept out by Callahan, and another one. Rebound opportunity by the Rams, for the Wave, as Maddie Tully sends that one out. And Fiorita gets it up the ice to Regan Deary. Now Adriana Gromelski in the neutral zone. Looking for a pass. Gets it to Hare. Hare back to Gromelski. And Callahan elects to freeze that one.
Yeah, that's a smart play by Callahan there. Settle things down, right? Try to win the faceoff and clear it out. You just can't have those rebounds, right? Both teams have been dominant in terms of converting after the initial shot, right, on the rebounds. It's a smart decision by Callahan to stop the puck there.
So 2:52 left in the second period of action. 1:15 left on the power play for the Rams as Fiorita has the puck in the Blue Waves defensive zone. Gets it up to Deary. Regan Deary across to Gromelski. Couldn't quite find her in Ravosa. Sends the puck down. Poked away by Callahan.
This is where you expect, you know, Lila Fiorita to step up as the quarterback of this power play, you know, get some puck movement going. She's able to start at that top of the point, really isolate New Canaan and, you know, get those one-timer looks on the wings.
Yeah, and that's an icing on Darien. The puck's going to come all the way to the other side of the ice. An offensive zone faceoff for the Rams on the penalty kill. Rams kind of doing a great job of stopping this Darien offense on the power play. And the penalty kill by the Rams has been dominant tonight.
So now for the Blue Wave, you got that first line with Joseph, Crody, and Kellogg, along with Sophie Haas and Sophie Beach. at the points as the Rams still on the penalty kill. Serena O'Connor with the pressure. Blue Wave get it to Parker Crody. Sophie Beach up to Sarah Kellogg. Now the puck in the defensive zone. Haas gets it across to Crody. Crody to Joseph. And Tegan Joseph looking through. Can't get it. And the Rams send it back down with Lexi Tully.
Yeah, and Will, if you're
Oh, and
That's a trip.
yeah, that's gonna be a trip on Serena O'Connor.
Extra man on. 6 man on. Maher out of the net now.
And O'Connor with no stick for the Rams. She'll be off to the penalty box for either a hook or maybe a trip.
You know, right before she took that penalty, it was a really good one-man forecheck by her. She wasted a ton of time on that penalty kill. And, you know, just unfortunate, she gets her stick caught in the skate blade there. You know, that happens when you're aggressive on the forecheck. That can happen. And New Canaan, another penalty kill here, but they've been doing great all game.
Yeah, so 2 seconds left on, 2 seconds for a 5-on-3 opportunity. And then right after, basically 2 minutes of Darien power play. So basically a 4-minute power play for the Blue Wave as you see Fiorita take it in. And her shot wide of the cage. This penalty will trickle over into the third period of action.
Yeah, and Will, if you're Darien Wright, do you try to change things up instead of putting out that first line, put out that second line with Gromelski and Izzy Hare and try to change things up?
I think you definitely look to change the overload and, you know, move to more of an umbrella, get the second line out, try and move the puck.
Some contact there by Nora Moley with looked like a little bit of a cross check. Refs don't call it. And the puck out in front, still loose. Behind the cage now, Lexi Tully moving it up the ice. She dumps it down, and Fiorita resets it for the Blue Wave in the neutral zone. Gets it across to Deary. Deary gets it to Gromelski. Gromelski loses that puck.
Too many moves on the power play. You know, they're trying to play hero hockey, and that's just what's going to happen. You got to start possessing the puck, moving it side to side, because those dekes on a power play situation are, you know, they're really wasting opportunities.
And Ravosa sends it up the ice.
You can't play a hero puck today.
Number 15, Sarah Kellogg.
Yeah, and you can't play hero puck today, right? It's got to be a team cohesive effort against these good defenses. You got to be able to move the puck and get shots, as that's going to wind down the second period, bring it to a close. New Canaan's going to have just about 26 seconds left on the penalty kill to start off that third period, but they spent much of this second period on the penalty kill.
Yeah, so we'll take a second period ice cut, and we'll be back to you guys for the third period of action on DAF Media and NCTV.
The Darien Foundation was founded in 1998 by Richard and Maureen Chilton, and the thesis behind that founding was to bring technology to the Darien public school systems. And that launched us, and that got us going, and through technology and capital project initiatives, we've now funded over $5.5 million over the last 24 years to build a better Darien.
Our board really likes to get involved and assist the partners that we collaborate with, whether it's a grant for a youth project or a grant from a community service, schools, the police. Often they come to us with ideas that we help them bring to fruition.
The Darien Foundation recently awarded the Darien Police Department 2 grants. One was for laser shot and the other for Faro technology. Laser shot technology is based on decision making. It may come down to using their firearm, but in reality, we would like them to talk the situation down where you use less lethal force, and this program allows us to do that.
Police, drop the gun!
Faro technology gives us a 360-degree view, catching all the points we need to catch in our accident scene. It also takes a lot less time. This allows us to open up roads, get traffic flowing a lot quicker than we ever used to be able to. We can also map the inside of buildings. We can use it at outdoor crime scenes, indoor crime scenes. It's really used for a plethora of investigations. It's a tool that most other departments may not have their hands on just yet, and thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have that technology.
At Home in Darien is a nonprofit organization that helps senior citizens to remain living independently in their home and in the community. We provide important services to help them do so, such as transportation. Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have this amazing new van, and we are so excited about it and what it'll do for the community.
From all standpoints, this is going to be a real improvement in the services we provide, both in terms of safety and comfort. The Darien Foundation is important to the community in the scope that they reach out to answer needs.
Post 53 is the town's ambulance service. We respond to over 1,600 emergency calls a year. We're a vital service that has been here for 51 years. The technology upgrades provided by the Darien Foundation has been a game changer for us. It's allowed us to improve our training. It has helped us hone our skills. You don't know how important an ambulance is until you actually need it. Thanks to our partnership with the Darien Foundation, who's provided all this technology and several grants throughout the years, we're able to continue to be prepared, to be well-trained and well-staffed, to respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whenever you need it.
The Darien Foundation is really excited to be able to launch a new program for the Darien schools, which will benefit students K through 12 in all 7 schools. This is the new robotics program, which will be an extracurricular opportunity for students to build robots, compete against other leagues, and collaborate together.
Our robotics program is going to benefit students in so many ways. In regular classes, students are always looking for the right answer, that there's only one way to answer something. Robotics is completely different. In robotics, you learn that there are multiple solutions to every problem. You learn that you have these obstacles that you have to overcome. You have to really be a creative problem solver. And most importantly, you need to persevere.
Early on in the process, the Darien Foundation reached out to administration and the offer to provide funding for a project, and it just dovetailed beautifully to the goals of the strategic plan. I look forward to continue to work closely with the Darien Foundation, both on this project and other projects down the line.
We welcome ideas for possible grants. We'd like to do grants that promote and strengthen our community. Sometimes it's from an organization, sometimes it's from our emergency service partners, or it's from the Darien Public Schools. One of our most popular grants, which was the Playground by the Sound, came to us from 4 Darien moms who said, let's get together and figure out how to build this.
Thanks to the generosity of our board members and officers, every dollar you give to the Darien Foundation goes directly to the grants that we're supporting. I invite all of you to help us move our community further and support the Darien Foundation.
And we are back live for some third period action here at the Darien Ice House. Currently the Rams and the Wave are knotted at 2, with the Rams on the penalty kill for the opening 26 seconds of the third period of action. And guys, we expected a defensive masterclass from both teams today. Instead, it's been the offenses that have really turned it up. What have you guys been seeing?
Yeah, well, I think almost every single goal, and I know Jennings and I were talking about this, right? Every single goal has come off a rebound, off of the initial shot, so the goalie doesn't corral the rebound, and then the goal is scored by both teams' offenses. And I think just the ability to kind of apply pressure, right? And New Canaan's been on a penalty kill for who knows how many minutes, which is something they got to clean up in this third period, right? They can't play on the penalty kill. Darien is bound to score if they keep playing shorthanded.
Yeah, I think that, we said it coming into the game, the special teams, factor of this game has been huge. Most of these goals coming off of, penalties that, are either trips, hooks, or just retaliation. Both teams got to clean up, their play in the defensive zone. They got to stop taking lazy penalties because, like Frieder said, these powerful offenses, they're bound to score, one of these times. It's risky play when you put teams like Darien and New Canaan up on the 5-on-4.
So the Rams and the Wave with one final period to be crowned 2024 FCIAC champions. The Rams have been in the FCIAC final for the past 6 tournaments, and the last time neither New Canaan nor Darien was in it, the original FCIAC tournament in 2003, 2004, when I think it was Ridgefield beat Greenwich in that one, yeah. You see Maddie Tully on the shorthanded for the Rams with the shot. Saved by Maher on the pads, and the Rams kill off the penalty. Back to even strength here. 14.5 minutes to go in the third period of action from the Darien Ice House. PJ now alongside John Frieders and Will Jennings. This Kellogg likes to dump that one in. Get a change for the Blue Wave. Lexi Tully will have it behind the net of Mason Callahan. And the Blue Wave fighting for possession in their offensive zone. Looks to be number 9, Sophie Beach and Sam Metler. The Rams get it out, and Piper Chason with an opportunity. Chason, her shot blocked by Sophie Haas.
Yeah, really good.
Puck played out in front.
Really good gap control by Sophie Haas. That was a one-on-one in open ice, and Sophie Haas, she squares up that gap control. She meets the offensive player at the blue line, takes away all of her space and gets the poke check on that one.
Yeah, the puck's going to be frozen here because of an offside, but I think going into this third period, right, being mindful of just where that stick is, right, so you don't draw the hooking or even the slashing and cross-checking, and being mindful of your emotions, right? Stay locked in and don't get hot-headed.
So the puck in the neutral zone, won back by the Darien Blue Wave, dumped down, and Ashton Pinkernell will play it behind the cage. Sends it around, but that one tipped in by Izzy Hare. Izzy Hare, she had the late game heroics against Stanford West Hill Staples in that overtime victory for the Blue Wave. The sophomore, as we get an offsides here, and there will be a face-off outside the New Canaan defensive zone.
Yeah, and one thing I've noticed here early in this third period, Darien is throwing everything at New Canaan, right? And New Canaan can't turn the puck over close to Callahan, otherwise you give up those shots right at the slot. You give up prime opportunities for the Darien offense.
As we see the Blue Wave. Oh,
trip.
That's going to be a trip from Jenna Vigano.
Yeah, that's just, maybe a little bit too aggressive. Jenna Vigano gets a little jumpy at that blue line. She's trying to keep the puck in the offensive zone, and, she's just too fast, meets the player too quick, and, kind of draws the slew foot there.
So now, once again, the Blue Wave will be on the power play. And let's just say it hasn't worked out too kindly for them tonight. Not doing a great job converting on the opportunities they've been given.
Yeah, and one thing to kind of make note of is the amount of freshmen that are on both of these teams, right? On Darien, you have 9 freshmen on the roster, and then on New Canaan, you have 6. So lots of kind of inexperience going into this third period to decide who will be the FCIAC championship this year.
So you see Sam Metler with the puck behind the cage. She sends that one out and looks to kill some time on the penalty. Lila Fiorito will take the puck behind the cage of J.J. Maher, send it around to Ravosa. Ravosa up the ice. to think that maybe that's Joseph
Parker
or
Crody.
Crody, my paw. I saw the 2, couldn't see the other one.
Yeah, and good poke away by Lexi Tully. They're right in front of the net, kind of subduing that chance for Darien.
As Kellogg possesses the puck behind the cage. The Rams looking to play it out. Puck out in front. Saved by Mason Callahan. Last ditch opportunity. And she gets it. The puck still out in front though. And a shot. Another save by Callahan.
PJ, that was an insane kick save on the first initial rebound. It looked like all hope was lost. And you see, you know, Callahan, the freshman goalie, slide across the crease, post to post, and kick out that right pad for the save. You know, just very impressive stuff from her this season.
Great save by Callahan as we will get an offensive zone face-off for the Rams, still on the penalty kill for another 45 seconds.
Yeah, I believe that was a hand pass. Not sure who that one was on, but New Canaan got the offensive zone face-off. They lost it. And here's Darien breaking out, 4-on-2.
Blue Wave missed the opportunity with Regan Deary as Lexi Tully gets the puck behind her own cage. Tully looking to move it out. Swarmed by 2 Darien defenders. She gets taken down.
Draws the penalty.
That's a great job. I think that's going to be a hook on
Izzy Hare.
Yeah, Izzy Hare. I was going to say she had the late game heroics against Stanford Westhill Staples. Then this one, it's going to be some 4-on-4 action for 24 seconds. And then the Rams will be on the power play for the rest of those 2 minutes.
Yeah, smart play there by Lexi Tully, drawing the penalty. You're going to get an opportunity on the power play. You're going to have 4-on-4 action for 24 seconds, but then you're going to get the power play, and you're 1 of 2 tonight on the power play.
Yeah, it's a really good hustle play from Lexi Tully, using that rush ability that, you know, we see so much from her. You know, she uses that rush ability going up the boards and draws a very timely penalty.
As 10 seconds remain in 4-on-4 play, the Blue Wave will try to clear the puck. Faith Hobbs sends that one down, and J.J. Maher with the save looked a little bit, you know, touch and go there, but Maher did get the save. And just 2 seconds left of 4-on-4 action.
Yeah, smart play there by Maher. Smart play by Maher to kind of hold the puck right, slow things down, freeze the puck. You got 1 minute and 35 seconds on the penalty kill after this 2 seconds wind down, and Darien wins the face-off, and they're going to clear it down.
Blue Wave clear that one away. And Sam Metler will be there to get it back for the Rams. Sends it across to Ashton Pinkernell. Pinkernell in her own defensive zone with 80 seconds left on the power play for the Rams. Maddie Tully will take it through, dump it in off the boards, and get it right back behind the cage of J.J. Maher. Puck still loose. Now up top with Ashton Pinkernell. Pinkernell sends it down low. Looking back up to Pinkernell. I think that, yeah, that's Maddie Tully, number 21 for the Rams. The puck played off the boards and sent out. Sam Metler will be back there to reset it as New Canaan gets a line change. 45 seconds left on the power play. Nora Moley off the boards to Piper Chason, loses that one. And the Blue Wave get it right back. Sarah Kellogg. Kellogg with the puck, shorthanded in her offensive zone. And Metler gets it right back once again. Metler off the boards to Chason. Chason, Piper Chason taking it through. Her shot sent high and behind the cage of J.J. Maher. Maddie Tully gets it right back though, as Tully gets taken down. New Canaan wanted a boarding, didn't get it. And just a few seconds remain on the power play for the Rams.
Yeah, things are definitely getting chippy here between both teams. We saw, two, sort of, interference plays there. The players didn't have the puck, and, these teams are really going at it right now.
Now Darien with a 3-on-2 opportunity shot, and a great stick by Jenna Vigano to keep that one out. That was Adriana Gromelski with the shot. Gromelski still has the puck. Gromelski sends it up top to, that was Sophie Haas, and the Rams get it right back. Piper Chason through the neutral zone, dumps it along, and gets the line change off for the Rams. 5-on-5 action here. 8:50 left in the third period of action. Tied at 2 from the Darien Ice House. And a shot saved by Callahan. That one's still out in front as the Rams clear the zone. Lexi Tully looking through the ice. Still taking it up. Tully, some dirty dangles, gets taken out. That's got to be a penalty. Guess no call there. She got a little shoulder there.
Again, though, a smart play by Lexi Tully, right, to kind of draw the contact. It's like going up for a layup in basketball with the contact. You want to get the foul. This case, a penalty. Didn't get the call there, but you're going to keep seeing that by the Rams.
The puck loose in the Rams' offensive zone. Shot from Pinkernell off the skate of one of the Blue Wave defenders.
It looks like both teams are content with, keeping this one scoreless. You're seeing a lot more conservative play. These teams playing very conservative on the blue line and, not a lot of offense this far this period.
Yeah, because both of these teams are so good at capitalizing off of open ice right in front and kind of getting out there on those breakaways. So if you're both these teams, you got to play content on defense with just limiting the offensive opportunities and kind of living with those shots from the blue line and those outside shots.
As Ashton Pinkernell sends that one off the boards to Faith Hobbs. Hobbs couldn't corral the pass. And we are just over halfway through this third period of action. Still knotted at 2 from the Darien Ice House. Sam Metler sends it up to Faith Hobbs. Hobbs into the attacking zone for the Rams. Her shot.
Maher still not looking comfortable, even playing the puck, which she does really, a great job of this year. She's not looking comfortable this game, just, playing the puck, those perimeter shots, and then in tight, we saw that one-on-one save, but otherwise Maher looking a little shaky right now, trying to freeze the puck.
Yeah, and there's a lot of nerves right now. Obviously 7 minutes left in this third period, and I would assume that the next goal might be the final goal in this game.
As we see Darien getting it through the neutral zone. Lexi Tully does a great job poking that puck away, and Maddie Tully through the neutral zone gets it across Izzy Hanna. Hanna couldn't corral the pass, gets it right back.
Yeah, New Canaan's done a great job, isolating, holding this second line to minimal opportunities. This second line for Darien with Gromelski, of course, and Deary. Usually we see them capitalize, and New Canaan's really done a great job shadowing them today.
Yeah, and another great defensive play there by Lexi Tully. She's been the cornerstone of this Rams defense for the entire season, but especially tonight.
As Hanna gets in the neutral zone, tries to clear it out, and the Blue Wave get it right back with a counterattacking opportunity of their own. Yeah, off the skate of Marissa Del Carmine.
Look at the defense from the Blue Wave. You saw there.
Big save by Mason Callahan off the blocker. And a shot wide of the cage from Adriana Gromelski. Fiorita just behind that red line at center ice. The Blue Wave will work it in to the attacking zone. A shot and glove save from Mason Callahan. 5:45 left in the third period of action from the Darien Ice House. PJ Neville alongside John Frieders and Will Jennings. Both teams tied at 2, fighting it out for a shot, for the 2024 FCIAC championship.
Yeah, and Jennings, going back to what you just mentioned, right? Look at both these teams, the way they're playing. They're playing extremely conservative in terms of the play styles, the amount of defenders they're having kind of stay back and stay closer towards their own net. They're playing like 3-2 kind of instead of a 2-3.
Yeah, you saw Darien come out with that 1-2-2 forecheck. Like you said, they're really, dropping back, getting back on defense, not a lot of back checking. They're already ready, and usually those defensemen, you're not seeing the defenseman pinch at the point. They're playing the red line a lot.
Yeah, and even on sometimes for New Canaan, you see all 5 skaters, right, playing back so that nothing gets by them.
As the Blue Wave look to get out of their defensive zone, they do just that through the neutral zone. That was number 15, Sarah Kellogg. And now off the boards, Fiona Curry. Piper Chason now at the puck behind the cage of J.J. Maher. The Darien Blue Wave looking to get a late game goal and potentially win this one for the Rams of New Canaan High School. Battle for the puck along the boards. And Chason gets that one out of there. The puck intercepted by a Blue Wave defender.
But kept in by Metler.
Now, Jenna Vigano looks to clear it out.
Yeah, Darien this period, they're really feeding the New Canaan points. And, you know, you cannot give Sam Mettler, you know, an open gift, an open shot opportunity because, you know, she's got a very powerful shot. You know, Darien's got to start connecting on the breakout.
Yeah, and she displayed that earlier on, having one of 2 New Canaan goals tonight with that shot that went bottom right past Maher.
Mettler with one of the Rams' 2 on the night, like you said, John, as we see them break it out here with Catherine Rayer, Maddie Rayer, the Rayer sisters. Puck poked away by J.J. Maher. Ashton Pinkernell couldn't keep the puck in the zone, and Lexi Tully resets it. Catherine Rayer looks to send it down. The puck loose. Shot just behind the cage. That was Maddie Rayer. The shot. Now Lexi Tully, her shot. Saved by Maher. Ashton Pinkernell sends that one. Oh, and some contact there.
Darien looking a little slow right now in the defensive zone. New Canaan playing with a lot more pace, and it's helping them in transition.
Now the Blue Wave, Lila Fiorita getting into the offensive zone, and Nora Moley breaks up that attempt. Moley tried sending it up to Hannah, but her pass was blocked, and she's fighting with Gromelski for the puck along the boards. Now the puck's still loose, and Tully fighting for that one. Blue Wave get it right back, and Tegan Joseph gets it poked away by Ashton Pinkernell. Great stick by Pinkernell there. Keep that one away. The lefty for the Rams. So Maddie Tully tried sending that one out. Nora Moley gets it. Moley with the backhanded pass to no avail. The puck still loose.
Yeah, and again, throughout this third period, right, no one's really dominated possession.
Oh, and now the Blue Wave. John, I'm going to have to stop you. Sarah Kellogg nearly had an opportunity with 2 minutes left. Now some extracurriculars. Referees don't call anything. And the shot just high of the cage.
Yeah, probably wise for Kellogg just to get the shot on net there. She tries to make an extra move, and, you know, the New Canaan defense been stopping that with that really good gap control all game.
Now shot blocked by Moley. Sophie Haas resets it for the Blue Wave in the neutral zone. Just under 2 minutes remain in the third period of action. Both teams still tied at 2 since the end of the first period. Piper Chason tries breaking it out. The Blue Wave stopped that opportunity. And now the puck loose in the attack offensive zone. Rams get it. Curry in front. Looked for Serena O'Connor, couldn't get it. Now the Blue Wave with a 3-on-2 opportunity down the right wall. And inside, Sarah Kellogg couldn't get it. Sends it right back out. Was looking for Gromelski in the slot, couldn't get it there. And Mettler fighting for the puck along the boards with Gromelski. And Deary gets it. Deary looks inside to Izzy Hare. Hare couldn't corral the pass. And with 1 minute left,
and again, that slot just not there for Darien, right? New Canaan's defense tightening up as a shot pass to the slot.
Jenna Vigano, great stick there to keep it out and keep the Rams' hopes alive. The puck moving around in the Darien defensive zone. Shot high and wide. And that one escapes the zone. New Canaan maybe with one last opportunity. Serena O'Connor. O'Connor, her shot blocked by the Blue Wave, and now Darien on the counterattack.
They're going to come back.
Dump it behind. Darien tripped up. No call by the referees. And Maeve Hibbert fighting for the puck along the boards. Lexi Tully gets it. Oh, nearly sends it out. Darien with an opportunity here right in front, and Mason Callahan falls on it. 9.3 seconds left in the third period of action. Still tied at 2 as Mason Callahan keeps the Rams alive.
You know, and I don't think I'm going to jinx this contest, but as we all know, this rink is notorious for overtime games, and it looks like we are heading to overtime. Just 9 seconds left. You know, the Rams and the Wave playing transition hockey these last couple minutes. Been very exciting to watch.
Yeah, you saw Lexi Tully try to kind of clear it up, right? Get the open ice, get the puck to the open ice. New Canaan wins the faceoff.
The Rams win it back. Lexi Tully sends it out once again, and that should do it for the third period of action. Overtime hockey in the FCIAC championship game. Rams and Wave knotted at 2. Guys, we're going to take a third period ice break, but before we do that, what have you guys liked from both sides?
Yeah, I think we saw a little bit of a stalemate there in that third period, right? Both teams trying to kind of capitalize off their strengths, but New Canaan did a great job of stopping that slot, and Darien's not letting New Canaan play in transition, which we've seen success through all year, right? And neither team getting enough traffic in front of the net to kind of disrupt Maher or Callahan's eyesight, their vision. So neither team has scored, and it's been an exciting third period.
Yeah, I like how, I really like how New Canaan stopped the slot area, but I liked how Darien really played well in transition. They started using all of their key players. They started connecting on passes, and it really opened up the ice for them. We saw a lot of good dangles and a lot of good shot opportunities for that Darien team down here in this offensive zone. They were really clicking, and they had a ton of, fast-paced 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s, kind of different from the first 2 periods of play.
So that'll be all from us for the first 3 periods of this game. Just could not settle it between the Rams and the Wave, and we'll have overtime hockey in the FCIAC Championship 2024. We'll be back to you after the Zamboni cleans the ice.
The Darien Foundation was founded in 1998 by Richard and Maureen Chilton, and the thesis behind that founding was to bring technology to the Darien public school systems. And that launched us, and that got us going, and through technology and capital project initiatives, we've now funded over $5.5 million over the last 24 years to build a better Darien.
Our board really likes to get involved and assist the partners that we collaborate with, whether it's a grant for a youth project or a grant from a community service, schools, the police. Often they come to us with ideas that we help them bring to fruition.
The Darien Foundation recently awarded the Darien Police Department 2 grants. One was for laser shot and the other for Faro technology. Laser shot technology is based on decision making. It may come down to using their firearm, but in reality, we would like them to talk the situation down where you use less lethal force, and this program allows us to do that.
Police, drop the gun!
Faro technology gives us a 360-degree view, catching all the points we need to catch in our accident scene. It also takes a lot less time. This allows us to open up roads, get traffic flowing a lot quicker than we ever used to be able to. We can also map the inside of buildings. We can use it at outdoor crime scenes, indoor crime scenes. It's really used for a plethora of investigations. It's a tool that most other departments may not have their hands on just yet, and thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have that technology.
At Home in Darien is a nonprofit organization that helps senior citizens to remain living independently in their home and in the community. We provide important services to help them do so, such as transportation. Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have this amazing new van, and we are so excited about it and what it'll do for the community.
From all standpoints, this is going to be a real improvement in the services we provide, both in terms of safety and comfort. The Darien Foundation is important to the community in the scope that they reach out to answer needs.
Post 53 is the town's ambulance service. We respond to over 1,600 emergency calls a year. We're a vital service that has been here for 51 years. The technology upgrades provided by the Darien Foundation has been a game changer for us. It's allowed us to improve our training. It has helped us hone our skills. You don't know how important an ambulance is until you actually need it. Thanks to our partnership with the Darien Foundation, who's provided all this technology and several grants throughout the years, we're able to continue to be prepared, to be well-trained and well-staffed, to respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whenever you need it.
The Darien Foundation is really excited to be able to launch a new program for the Darien schools, which will benefit students K through 12 in all 7 schools. This is the new robotics program, which will be an extracurricular opportunity for students to build robots, compete against other leagues, and collaborate together.
Our robotics program is going to benefit students in so many ways. In regular classes, students are always looking for the right answer, that there's only one way to answer something. Robotics is completely different. In robotics, you learn that there are multiple solutions to every problem. You learn that you have these obstacles that you have to overcome. You have to really be a creative problem solver. And most importantly, you need to persevere.
Early on in the process, the Darien Foundation reached out to administration and the offer to provide funding for a project, and it just dovetailed beautifully to the goals of the strategic plan. I look forward to continue to work closely with the Darien Foundation, both on this project and other projects down the line.
We welcome ideas for possible grants. We'd like to do grants that promote and strengthen our community. Sometimes it's from an organization, sometimes it's from our emergency service partners, or it's from the Darien Public Schools. One of our most popular grants, which was the Playground by the Sound, came to us from 4 Darien moms who said, let's get together and figure out how to build this.
Thanks to the generosity of our board members and officers, every dollar you give to the Darien Foundation goes directly to the grants that we're supporting. I invite all of you to help us move our community further and support the Darien Foundation.
DAF Media is actively seeking financial support. Founded in 2017, DAF Media has quickly become Southwestern Connecticut's source for quality sports, arts, and community programming. If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network and want to help us continue to deliver high-quality broadcasts while teaching lifelong STEM, communication, organization, and leadership skills, please email us at sponsor@dafmedia.org. We are a registered 501c3 organization.
Overtime hockey from the Darien Ice House as the Rams and the Wave could not get it done in regulation. So both teams knotted at 2 will face off in at least one 15-minute overtime period to decide a winner and a champion of the 2024 FCIAC conference.
Yeah, and now it is sudden death, right? Next goal wins it, wins the entire chip, the FCIAC championship on the line right now, and we've been fortunate to have an amazing game so far, right? We didn't see any goals in that third period, but we saw lots of physicality, and both teams just trying to figure out how to get traffic in front of the net and how to get that lucky bounce.
Yeah, you know, Frieders and I, we talked about it right before overtime. You know, the puck luck is going to be key. You know, between these two teams, you know, they're so evenly matched that, you know, a shot from the point, it's all about the bounces of the puck. You know, this is a 50-50 overtime period, and really, you know, whoever, you know, gets a stick on that puck, gets a deflection, is going to win this game.
Yeah, and then that goes towards Callahan and Maher. Once you make that save right, you're holding everything. You're going to create a stoppage, a freeze-in time, kind of just slow things down.
So the Blue Wave win the draw, but give it right back up to the Rams. The New Canaan and Darien rivalry, border town rivals, only separated by 4 miles, but also 100 years of rivalry as once again both these teams face off. And guys, I mean, this has been a familiar sight for the past couple years in state play and in FCIAC play. Both these teams meeting many times in championship games. And once again, we'll see who can get the best of the other as the puck played out in front. And that one, no good for the Blue Wave. Matty Tully sends it down. That one was tipped by the Blue Wave, and no icing awarded to Darien. Sophie Haas sends it up the ice to Regan Deary. And the Rams break up an opportunity and now have one of their own here. Fiona Curry, and refs signal and offsides here. So we've got a penalty coming up, or sorry, a face-off coming up right outside the Darien defensive zone.
Yeah, and that offside was on Chason. She kind of avoided that blue, and she came and entered the zone early. That's going to be an offside, but face-off won by New Canaan. They're going to get something going here.
As we see Piper Chason fighting for the puck, and Serena O'Connor with the backhanded shot, just saved off the stick of Maher. Puck still in the Darien defensive zone. Gets it across to Adrian Grumelski. Now Regan Deary, number 19, the freshman for the Blue Wave. working it through the neutral zone. Gromelski gets it. Another freshman for this Blue Wave team. As Curry takes it up the ice, sends it across to O'Connor. Serena O'Connor down the right wall. O'Connor looks across. Jenna Vigano up top. Sam Metler. Metler with the clapper from the point, just wide of the cage. You heard the sigh of relief from Darien. And Gromelski with an opportunity, poked away by Piper Chason, but given right back to Regan Deary. And Deary with the puck along the right half wall for the Blue Wave. And Fiona Curry steps in and takes that one away. The Rams get a line change. Icing awarded to J.J. Maher and the Wave.
Yeah, that'll be an icing there on the Rams. Darien going to get a face-off in the offensive zone, but you've just seen it. Both teams going back and forth with opportunities. And then you saw New Canaan try to bring it deep into the zone, try to create an opportunity, but they got to get something going. You saw the Metler shot, and that goes back to what Jennings and I talked about, right? That puck luck. If that puck takes a bounce for New Canaan, that could end up in the back of the net.
Yeah, pretty sloppy period so far, as a lot of icings, that break out for both teams. Looking a little nervous right now as there's been a lot of stoppage in play, a lot of offensive zone faceoffs.
Ashton Pinkernell shot from the point, blocked by Tegan Joseph. And Izzy Janga fights for the puck, gets it right back for the Rams. Now the puck sent around. Sarah Kellogg trying to advance it up the ice. And Maddie Rayer broke up that opportunity, but Tegan Joseph tripped up. That's going to be a penalty on the Rams, and the Blue Wave will have a power play opportunity here with 11:59 left in the first overtime period from the Darien Ice House. A potential to net one past Mason Callahan and crown the Blue Wave 2024 FCIAC champions.
That's a great play by Tegan Joseph, using her speed, taking that puck wide, drawing the penalty, and that's what she's done all year. She's used that speed to draw, countless tripping penalties in the Wave. A crucial moment for their season. Really could be the dagger.
You got to get the puck out of the zone right now if you're New Canaan. Tip it out, get it past that blue line. Don't let Darien.
There's a shot just in front, and a great save by Mason Callahan to stop that opportunity from the Blue Wave. Looked like Gromelski had the shot there.
You got to get the puck out, though, as I mentioned, right? You can't rely on Callahan to make every single save. Got to get it out and kind of ice it, although it wouldn't be an icing with a minute 45 seconds remaining on this power play.
Now the puck won by the Wave. A shot from Fiorita at the point, wide of the cage.
Yeah, they're looking for those perimeter shots, right? They're looking to get that tip in front.
Shot just past Mason Callahan. The Rams stay alive here off a clear from Maddie Tully. Minute 30 left on the power play for the Blue Wave. And some hustle play from Nora Moley. Fighting for the puck. Adrian Gromelski gets it through the neutral zone. And Gromelski behind the cage of Mason Callahan here. Gromelski looks up to Ravosa. Ravosa's shot from the point, blocked by a New Canaan defender out in front. That was Moley. And Pinkernell sends that one out for not an icing, obviously whistled off, but a clear for the Rams.
Two great clears right there from the New Canaan defense. Maybe you need just one or two more to kill this power play.
As you see the Rams clear it out once again. J.J. Maher gives it to Lila Fiorita behind the cage.
With just 40 seconds left, Darien needs to get every shot on net from the perimeter, try and get some more traffic, and try and tip that puck in the back of the net. That's how they're going to score here in overtime.
Lexi Tully looks to clear it away, and she does. 22 seconds left on the power play for the Blue Wave. The Rams doing a great job killing this one off. Need to just hold on for a couple seconds longer as Sophie Haas takes it through the neutral zone. Haas enters the attacking zone for the Blue Wave. As 5 seconds remain on the power play. And Sophie Beach at the point, her shot saved by Callahan.
And again, those are the dangerous opportunities right there. If someone's at for the rebound, we've seen it happen tonight where that player can easily score, put it past the goalie.
Now the puck played out of the zone. Piper Chason on the chase. And Sophie Haas gets it back for the Blue Wave. Puck now in the Wave's defensive zone. Sarah Kellogg advances it through the neutral zone. And Sam Metler in the defensive zone for the Rams now. Faith Hobbs. Hobbs tried sending it up. Rams enter. And puck played behind. Sophie Beach sends it around to Parker Crody. But Metler's there at the point to keep it in for the Rams. Piper Chason sends it down behind to Serena O'Connor. Faith Hobbs gets it across at the point. Lexi Tully.
Looks like a New Canaan power play right now at even strength, the way they're moving this puck.
Yeah, well, you
Metler lost that one.
Well, you saw New Canaan there just try to open up the zone, right? Try to open up those defenders, get those passes cross ice.
And Lexi Tully with an opportunity here. Her shot just high of the cage. That was nearly the dagger for the Rams. Now Izzy Hare with a 3-on-2 for the Blue Wave. Gets it across to Deary. Deary taking it through into the attacking zone. And a shot saved by Mason Callahan.
Right in the logo of Callahan there. You got to do better if you want to take shots without traffic on her. No screen. And, you know, I like the play by Deary. You know, she slows up on the transition. She's trying to use that defenseman as a screen. But Callahan, you know, time and time again, just makes those timely saves.
Yeah, and you could just hear everyone gasp, right, when that puck comes off the stick and the goalie makes the save. Everyone just waiting to see what happens, see who makes the first mistake.
There's a puck loose in the zone, played out. And now New Canaan with an opportunity here. Nora Moley. Moley's shot saved by the blocker of J.J. Maher. And Maddie Tully with the puck behind. Tully in front, backhander. Another save by Maher, and the Blue Wave clear it out.
Yeah, New Canaan had the 2-on-1 there, right? Moley and Tully both coming down that side. Couldn't get the pass, shot, and saved by Maher.
As a shot from the point, Fiorita blocked in front, and the puck now being played out. Ravosa will keep that one in. And now puck out in front once again behind the cage. That's Kellogg, I think. Puck loose and sent out. Darien chasing. Referees will award an offsides. Never mind, it's waved off. Ravosa was right there. And the Rams keep it in with Catherine Rayer. Rayer down to her sister Maddie. Sophie Haas gets it behind the cage. J.J. Maher and the Blue Wave. Haas looking up. Finds her teammate Parker Crody. Crody gets it to Izzy Hare. Hare, she had the overtime winner against SWS. Puck out in front and sent away by the Rams. Now Catherine Rayer chasing it up the ice. That one to Parker Crody. Crody dumps it down. And Sam Metler looks to maybe send it up. Never mind. Jennifer Vagano gets it. Sends it around the boards. And Blue Wave will reset in the neutral zone. Now, Sam Metler retains possession of the puck. She sends it off the boards. Looking for an opportunity in the neutral zone. Izzy Janiga sends it off the boards, gets it right back behind the cage. Janiga looking for a pass, stolen away by Joseph. And Jenna Vagano's shot, nearly off the stick of a Darien player. And Serena O'Connor, her shot.
Tried to go off the back of the goalie there.
Yeah, and what about this for some not conservative hockey, right? Both teams kind of taking chances, trying to get it up the ice, taking those chances. And both teams neither able to convert, but getting chances, right? And putting Maher and Callahan in uncomfortable situations, forcing them to make the saves.
Yeah, Maher had some of her best sequences, some of her best saves of the year, right down here. 4 of them, I believe, in this overtime period. 1 with the blocker and multiple rebound opportunities. This has been a masterclass this period from her.
As Lexi Tully's shot is blocked by Adriana Gromelski. The puck played out in front, still loose. Maher kicks it away. Maher got turned around there. Now the puck sent out and an icing awarded to the Rams. New Canaan High School once again.
Yeah, good clear there by the Darien defense. Settle things down. That puck was just sitting in front of Maher for probably 3 to 4 seconds. Everyone trying to get a stick on it, no one able to, but great clear by the Blue Wave.
So Serena O'Connor will glide into the face-off dot. Actually, never mind. She comes off the ice. And looks like the Rams will get that first line out here. Or sorry, no, just Maddie Tully. Now, all right, now the Rams getting a line change. Yeah, that's a little too late. And Piper Chason will be at the face-off dot. Never mind. Maddie Tully glides in against Tegan Joseph. And Ashton Pinkernell's shot blocked by a Darien defender out in front.
Yeah, and you got to be careful of those block shots, right? If the Blue Wave player gets the puck, they have open ice in front of them and could get that one-on-one or two-on-one opportunity.
Puck sent down and icing awarded to the Rams once again.
Gotta stop, you gotta stop icing the puck if you're the Wave right now. They're giving the Rams too many offensive opportunities, too many face-offs where if it's one back to the D, those new Canaan defense, can orchestrate, shots to the net and really get traffic in front of Maher. The Wave really giving the Rams countless opportunities this period.
So the puck won by the Wave, and Izzy Hare taking it through the neutral zone. Across to Regan Deary. Deary with the shot wide of the cage. And Hare gets it right back for the Blue Wave, loses it. Now the Rams looking to break out here. Hannah loses that one, gets tied up. No call by the referees. Good no call there as Moley sends that one across. And Tully sends it up to Hannah. Now Gromelski into the attacking zone, poked away by Tully. Now that puck sent out, and icing will be awarded to J.J. Maher and the Darien Blue Wave.
With the amount of pressure we've seen offensively, both of these teams, using these icings to change lines, get fresh legs on the ice, and some of these plays are smart. In this overtime period, you want to play aggressive, but you want to keep that stamina up on the defensive side.
Yeah, and normally you look at icing and go, you don't want to ice the puck, right? But in these situations, you do have to ice the puck to kind of clear up, stop the play, and just give your players like a chance to gain stamina, right? And just settle things down.
As the puck sent out of the zone by the Darien Blue Wave, and they'll be forced to reset it. Skylar Ravosa, Serena O'Connor gets her off the puck. And now, dangerous move. Out in front, shot, nearly got it. Serena O'Connor and a shot, blocker saved by Maher. That was Piper Chason with the shot, and Parker Crody clears the zone for the Blue Wave.
One-on-one opportunity there from Chason, and Maher gets the best of that one. As she makes a save there.
Yeah, that was a little scary there. Jenna Vagano nearly had it from center ice.
Yeah, that was a hard shot. Looks like it was heading towards that crossbar, trying to go bar down, and those shots will catch you off guard. Even though it's outside the zone, she's not expecting it. She's expecting a soft dump, and lucky enough to get her glove on that one.
Now Rayer at the face-off dot. And a shot from the point. Jenna Vagano nearly got that one. She nearly snuck it by Maher.
Another one deflected.
Yeah. Maher's been under siege.
Control.
She's been under siege all period, and really no help from her defenseman in front of the net. She's just been having a masterclass this period, and a lot of credit to her for the Wave.
Haas looks to move it out. Vagano sends it in. Maher lets that one just hit the stick and rebound out to Sophie Beach. Now Izzy Hare. It's a 2-on-2 opportunity. Catherine Rayer trailing. That puck still loose in front. Nearly got past Callahan. Just high and wide. As the puck out in front. Izzy Hare tries to dump that one down. Sam Metler moving it through. Puck up in the air. Blue Wave get it back. And Joseph along the boards. With Vagano. The puck out in front. Rams finally get possession of it. Sam Metler sends it out. Looked for Izzy Janiga. Puck loose in the neutral zone. Both teams fighting for it. Player slipped up. No call. And Crody through the neutral zone into the attacking zone. Parker Crody tripped up by Vagano. No call by the referees.
Yeah.
Fight for the puck along the boards once again.
She sold that hook a little bit, but both teams trying to draw penalties, trying to get something
shot in
going.
Front. Puck still loose. And that one, save Gromelski nearly had it, falling down with the backhand. And Maddie Tully on the forecheck for the Rams. Ravosa dumps it down. That was nearly it. With 2 minutes left in this first overtime period. Rams and Wave still tied at 2. Wave have an opportunity out in front. Puck sent away by a Ram defender. Metler loses a stick. And Blue Wave get an opportunity off that miscue. 2 players down behind the cage, fighting for the puck here.
You gotta whistle that if you're the ref. That's a frozen puck.
Yeah. Puck out in front, players tripped up, and the Rams clear it out with Ashton Pinkernell. Or sorry, that was Metler.
Yeah, just look at how many players were on the floor, though, in that sequence. The tie-up, obviously, in back of Callahan, and both teams going at it. Look how aggressive that Blue Wave offense was right there. Just trying to get as many shots on Callahan as possible. Because like Jennings and I talked about, right, sometimes it is a game of luck. If you get that lucky bounce, then that's all you need.
Now, Blue Wave and the Rams in the Rams defensive zone. Blue Wave win the face-off, but the Rams get it. Lexi Tully tried setting up, shot wide of the cage. Ashton Pinkernell gets the puck, sends it up to Faith Hobbs. And Sophie Beach gets it right back off the stick of Hobbs. Blue Wave send it down. The Blue Wave have had offensive pressure throughout the past couple minutes in this overtime period. Now the puck out in front, still loose. Mason Callahan with the huge save, keeping the Rams alive. That one nearly got past Callahan.
Yeah, that was point blank, high slot. Looked like Regan Deary had that shot. You know, maybe Adriana Gromelski. However, that's just Mason Callahan squaring up the shooter, getting out to the top of her crease and taking that away. Really good high pressure save from the freshman.
So we're gonna have a face-off at center ice between Izzy Hare and Maddie Rayer. Puck tied up. Both teams fighting for it. Haas gets it back. 1 minute remains in this first overtime period. Reminder, folks, not to jinx it or anything, but we will have multiple overtime periods until we are crowned a winner for the FCIAC 2024 champion. As Izzy Hare gets the puck in the defensive zone, clears it out. Ashton Pinkernell gets it for the Rams. Lexi Tully now. Tully tripped up. No call by the referees. And Darien looking for a breakout. Tully off the boards, gets it right back. Izzy Hare across to Adriana Gromelski. Gromelski with the shot blocked by a Ram defender out in front. Now the puck once again loose in front. Players battling for it. 15 seconds remain. Puck out in front. Deary. Puck is loose. Fiorita gets it back. 7 seconds, 6, 5. And looks like we will have double overtime from the Darien Ice House on this stream. NCTV and DAF Media. Students from both schools working to bring you the action here as we're going to get another ice cut in between overtime periods. Maybe not. I don't know. They opened the door for the Zamboni. And looks like we are not going to get a second period ice cut. And some cheers from the Darien student section coming here. And guys, I mean, this has been an all-out battle. 4 periods could not decide a winner. We saw both teams score 2 in the opening period and nothing since. John, I'm going to start with you. Who are you looking out for in this Rams team to get it done in overtime?
Yeah, I can't pick a certain player, right? You got to hope that Callahan keeps making those point-blank saves. But it's a team effort, right? You're going to have to move that puck, shift Maher from side to side, from post to post, right? Put her in an uncomfortable situation and just keep getting shots on net, hoping for a rebound.
And then, Will, for you, this Darien team, they've battled through this game. Who are you looking out for on the offensive end to try to get something past Callahan?
Yeah, this situation has Adriana Gromelski written all over it. You know, you get one turnover in the neutral zone. You get a turnover from her, get the puck on her stick. She creates problems with the defenseman. And if she gets in tight, she's going to score. She has that speed ability. She has those hands in tight. You know, this has the heroics of Adriana Gromelski.
And
PJ, who are you taking?
I mean, I don't know. For both sides, these goalies have stood tall throughout really those last 3 periods. that first one, it got a little chippy. Both these teams getting it done, though. I think I might have to take Lexi Tully for the Rams. She's been doing a great job all night long. She hasn't seen the back of the cage. And then for the Blue Wave, I think I'm going to have to go with Izzy Hare, right? She had the overtime winner against Stanford West Hill Staples. If she's able to net this one, get both overtime winners for the Blue Wave in the FCIAC tournament, that's outstanding play from her. Both teams look to take the ice. It would be double overtime.
It would be the trifecta, actually, as she had New Canaan, a game winner against New Canaan in the regular season, then SWS recently, and then, of course, this game, like you mentioned, that would be the Triple Crown.
So we see some 4-on-4 action here for double overtime here. And Coach Rich Buell and his squad, they're not unfamiliar to this. Just last year, they were in triple overtime with SWS, where we saw a slap shot from Amanda Benson get tipped by Maddie Tully, and the Rams advanced to the FCIAC championship, where they would eventually lose to the reigning champions this year, the Darien Blue Wave, as they look to retain the title of FCIAC champion. You see Lila Fiorita with the puck in the defensive zone for the Blue Wave, still loose.
Yeah, and 4-on-4 play is going to open up the ice more, right? You're going to see a couple more breakaways from both teams, and both teams are going to have to play a little bit more conservative in hopes that they don't give up the goal.
Yeah, there's a lot of open ice out here with 4-on-4 play. There's going to be a lot of room for players like Lexi Tolley, Gromelski, Crody to really use that ice and, rush the puck up the ice and make plays.
Now Darien gets it, but the Rams get it right back in their defensive zone. Mettler looks across, finds Izzy Janiga just along the blue line, gets it out to Maddie Rayer, my apologies, and Darien with an opportunity here. A shot, save off the blocker by Callahan. Puck still loose out in front, and the Rams clear it out. The shot coming from number 20, Sophie Haas for the Blue Wave. And Callahan with a huge save.
And even that, though, right, if someone's in front towards that slot, like Jennings keeps talking, and PJ, you keep talking about, right, someone's in that slot for Darien, you get that rebound, it's just a one-timer, and it's an open net almost.
So for the Blue Wave, you'll have Izzy Hare centering, Adriana Gromelski. Then you've got number 20, Sophie Haas, and I think number 9, Sophie Beach. And then for the Rams, you've got number 14, Sam Mettler, number 17, Jenna Vigano at the points, Piper Chason in the middle, and Catherine Rayer at the wing. Izzy Hare, the puck, gets it up top to Haas across the Beach. And a shot out front, saved off the pads of Callahan. Now the Rams trying to break it out here. Puck still kept in the zone by the Blue Wave. Some great play by them as the puck sent high, wide of the cage. And Gromelski, Adrian Gromelski, shot blocked by a New Canaan defender. And off the stick of Sophie Beach. Piper Chason chasing, but 2 Blue Wave players get it.
Yeah, and New Canaan gets the line change, right? So you get fresh legs out there, and Ashton Pinkernell, Lexi Tully, and I believe that's Catherine Rayer.
No, it's Maddie Tully.
Maddie Tully.
As you see, Maddie Tully moving it through there. Cross. Oh, Lexi Tully nearly had a huge shot, but Darien player was able to get the stick on it there, and Rams setting up their offense here. Maddie Tully kicks it out. Ashton Pinkernell. Pinkernell down the right half wall to Serena O'Connor. O'Connor loses that one, and Blue Wave look to start a breakout opportunity here. And a shot saved by Callahan. Easy save there. Regan Deary wasn't able to get all of that shot. And we are still knotted at 2. Nearly 3 minutes into double overtime here at the Darien Ice House. PJ Neville alongside Will Jennings and John Frieders bringing you this action on a joint broadcast with students of New Canaan High School and Darien High School, NCTV, and DAF Media. Fiorita sends that one down and around. Ravosa will get it back, but the Rams intercept the opportunity here, and Izzy Janiga tripped up there. Referee's not going to call anything. A puck out in front, shot. Another shot, puck still loose.
Diving save from Maher.
Some huge saves there as the Blue Wave look to get some transition offense going here. Fiorita out in front, sorry, that's Kellogg A shot from Ravosa, wide of the cage. Tully fighting for the puck. Now Ashton Pinkernell looking up the ice. Pinkernell with some dirty dangles. You heard the New Canaan crowd erupt. Pinkernell shot. Glove save by Maher.
And even that, though, she made the save, and then the puck came out, right? Those rebounds in high-pressure situations such as this one. You know, we're in overtime. We're in double overtime right now, tied at 2. 11-19 remaining, but both goalies got to tighten up here, right, and control the rebounds.
The Rams lose that face-off, and Blue Wave taking it through the neutral zone. That was Gromelski who lost that one to Metler. Puck now in the neutral zone with the Blue Wave. Metler gets it right back. Sam Metler sends it across to Jenna Vagano. Vagano wheeling it up the ice, dumps it down. The puck just out in front. Maher elects to freeze that one with 10:54 remaining in double overtime here from the Darien Ice House. It's been an exciting one. Very offensive first period, and then since then, both offenses have really stalled down. It's been the defenses and the goalies that have stepped it up and kept their teams in this one.
Yeah, both goalies got more comfortable as time went on, right? And there's maybe a shot at the Darien
Jenna Vagano
bench.
looked to clear that one off the boards, and did she send that one? I think she sent that one to the penalty box. Luckily not at the Darien bench hitting any players, but still knotted at 2 here from the Darien Ice House as we have a face-off coming just outside the Rams defensive zone. Serena O'Connor against Izzy Hare. O'Connor wins that one, but gives it right back up to the Blue Wave as Fiorita takes it through, slipped up, and O'Connor gets it, sends it up the ice to Maddie Tully. Tully with an opportunity. Maddie Tully through the middle of the ice and poked away by J.J. Maher, but Tully got tripped up there. No call by the referees. We will stay at 4-on-4 play here. That was an opportunity for Maddie Tully to get the winner.
Really good, playing of the puck there by Maher. She dove out of her crease, got the stick on that, and it was a really, great judgment call to get on that one early.
As Tully with another opportunity here in the neutral zone, fighting for the puck. She likes to come off the ice. The Rams get a little bit of a line change here as the Blue Wave take it down. Shot, easy save off the pad of Callahan. That was Sophie Beach on the shot. Regan Deary in front, shot wide of the cage.
Finally got it
from
to the
Brown.
slot.
The puck out in front once again. Wrap around from Brown, no good. Now up top, the Blue Wave. Haas taking it behind. She looked for a pass in front. And Sophie Haas. Shot. Oh, couldn't get all of that one, Deary. And the Rams look to just clear it out. Nora Moley sends that one down. Blue Wave keep it in. And puck at the point. Blocked by Moley, the shot from Beach.
Blocked again.
And Lexi Tully likes to send that one down for an icing as the Rams need a reset here.
Yeah, that was Darien's most cohesive attack in both overtime periods. I would say just the ability to kind of move the puck, open up opportunities, and New Canaan's defense doing a great job of blocking those shots. But there's lots and lots of traffic in front of Callahan and just waiting for that unlucky bounce on both sides.
Yeah, and that was number 24, Kate Brown, who we haven't said her name too much in this one, as a shot. Glove saved by Callahan. Puck still out in front. And Callahan gets it again. New Canaan players swarm Parker Crody as she was touching their goalie a little too much there, but we were talking about it. Kate Brown, the captain for this Blue Wave team, the senior. Really, we haven't said her name too much tonight, but that was an opportunity to win it for the for the Wave, as Sam Metler sends that one around to Catherine Rayer. Rayer tried getting it off the boards to chase on. The Rams lose it, get it right back in their neutral zone. Blue Wave now taking it through, dumping it down. And Jenna Vagano. Vagano looking up the ice. Plays it to Piper Chason. Blue Wave keep it in. But Vagano through the neutral zone. Nice deke. And she dumps that one down. Chasing right after it The puck sent up and out of play by the Blue Wave, so we will get an offensive zone faceoff for the New Canaan Rams. So they get a line change, so does Darien. 8:08 left in double overtime here from the Darien Ice House. PJ Neville, John Frieders, and Will Jennings bringing you today's action on this joint broadcast between NCTV and DAF Media.
And New Canaan's going to win the faceoff. They're going to try to set up something
Lexi
offensively.
Tully's shot blocked by a Darien defender. And a shot from Pinker now out front. Oh, nearly from Serena O'Connor. Puck behind with the Wave. O'Connor gets it. Up to Lexi Tully. Lexi Tully across at the point. Ashton Pinkernell, she steps in. Shot off the stick of Gromelski. And that puck wide of the cage. Now Gromelski taking it through the neutral zone across to that's Deary. Or sorry, no, that's Izzy Hare. Now O'Connor sends it off the boards to Maddie Tully. Blue Wave get it back. Izzy Hare. Hare with the shot wide and high of the cage. As the Rams look to force the Wave to reset it in the neutral zone. Adriana Gromelski dumps that one down. Lexi Tully keeps it in, and Tully trying to work through some unsettled situations with the Wave, getting a line change.
Couldn't find any tape-to-tape pass there to Darien. New Canaan's going to gain possession in the neutral zone. We'll see what they can do here.
Pinkernell dumps that one down. Ravosa up to Deary. Now that's Brown. Back to Deary. Oh, Deary nearly had it. The puck still loose. And Lexi Tully tried finding Izzy Janiga in front there. Ashton Pinkernell up the ice to Nora Moley. Or sorry, that's Maddie Rayer. Rayer loses that one. Rams get it back. Now the Wave in the neutral zone. Sam Metler looks for a pass across Ashton Pinkernell. She loses the puck, gets it right back though. As Metler sent it up the ice to Chason. Chason lost it, and the Blue Wave have possession. Darien with an opportunity here. Tegan Joseph loses the puck. That was Kellogg. She was looking for a shot. And Sophie Beach chases that one back. Icing waved off. 6 minutes left in double overtime here from the Darien Ice House. Both teams still knotted up at 2 in the FCIAC championship. Maddie Tully. Tully lost that one, looking for a shot. Pass out in front. Metler. Sam Metler with the shot from the point off the blocker of J.J. Maher. Maher kept the Wave alive there. That puck sent out of play. Jen Vagano off the boards to chase on. Piper chase on. Loses that puck, gets it right back. And loses it once again. That puck sent out. And delayed icing. Metler with a defender on her back. That's Gromelski. Loses that one in the offensive zone. But Vagano's right back there to get it back for the Rams. Now off the skate of Kellogg.
They probably should have called too many men on the ice there as it hit a Darien player going to the bench. Still on the ice, though.
Oh, near cross-crease pass from Izzy Hare. For Izzy Hare. As Nora Moley takes that one through the neutral zone. Bodied off the puck by a Darien defender.
Yeah, and most of these past couple minutes has just been both teams trying to get a grip offensively, not able to kind of
As the Blue Wave have an opportunity there. Tully gets it off. And that puck sent out of play, and finally a break for both of these teams. They have had constant play for about the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, and these past couple minutes, right, both teams just going back at it, back at each other, right? New Canaan maybe getting down into the offensive zone, but then losing the puck to the strong Darien defense. Then Darien taking it on the other way, and New Canaan doing a great job defensively. So it's been a defensive battle in this second overtime period.
Oh, is that Fiorita? Tried sending that one out of play. Nearly hit a New Canaan player on the bench. So now another face-off just outside the New Canaan defensive zone, right along their bench. As refs get a whistle. I think that's going to be a hand pass on Darien, maybe.
It will be a hand pass on Darien. Going to be an offensive zone face-off for New Canaan. And if they can win the face-off here, they can probably get a good shot.
So Faith Hobbs centering Izzy Janiga, Lexi Tully, and Ashton Pinkernell for the Rams team. As Blue Wave send it up the ice through the neutral zone. Rams get it right back. Hobbs with the shot. Glove saved by Maher with 4 minutes left in double overtime action here from the Darien Ice House. Still knotted up at 2-2. The Rams and the Wave.
Yeah, and just look at this back and forth battle in between New Canaan and Darien. And it's something we've come to expect whenever these two towns play each other. It doesn't matter what sport, right? You talk about it. Both boys games went into overtime. This one's in double overtime. Last year we had an overtime thriller, and even the year before we did as well.
As Parker Crody's shot off the stick of Mason Callahan, and she freezes that one right in front. So the Rams with a defensive zone face-off here. And after 4 minutes of constant action, both teams have cooled off a little bit. And we've had about 4 or 5 face-offs in the past minute or so of game time, 40 seconds. Maddie Rayer getting aggressive on defense as a shot out in front. Great stick save by Callahan as Metler pokes that one free. Kellogg's shot blocked by her teammate Parker Crody. And Maddie Tully tried taking that one through the neutral zone. Blue Wave get it back, but the Rams break up the opportunity.
Missed pass there, almost a turnover.
From Moley to Vagano.
And then
Blue
another
Wave
turnover.
get it. Now Sam Metler behind the cage. Metler looking up. Gets it across to Moley. Blue Wave intercept that pass. And puck out in front. And Callahan gloves it.
Yeah, and if you're Sam Metler, you know that pass is questionable to go from one side of the ice to the other. No need to try to make the cross-ice pass there, which she just did, and turned it over to the Blue Wave, who got an opportunity, but Callahan made the save and held it.
As O'Connor wins the faceoff for the Rams. Lexi Tully sends it around the boards. Blue Wave get it back. Ashton Pinkernell battling for possession of the puck along that left half wall. Pinkernell gets it right back, sends it out of the zone. Maddie Tully. And Blue Wave still haven't cleared the zone. Gromelski lost a stick, so she had to go back and get that. And now the Blue Wave with an opportunity. Izzy Hare shot, scores! Izzy Hare and the Blue Wave are your 2024 FCIAC champions off a great shot from the slot. And the Blue Wave once again are back on top.
Yeah, that's Izzy Hare in a nutshell. That's what she does best. It's those shots from the slot that we talked about all game long. You can't give her that much time and space. She gets her hands free. There's a double screen in front of the goalie, and that's really the gap control there. The Rams just failed to step up early. They failed to step up at the blue line, and they sagged into the hash marks, and that's impossible to save if you're the goalie. If you're Callahan, you got 2 defensemen in front of you. That's just going to sneak over the shoulder, and the Darien Blue Wave will take home the FCIAC championship.
Yeah, that was a snipe by Hare, obviously. Little to no room to fit that puck inside the net above Callahan's shoulder, but she does just that, and that gives Darien the FCIAC championship in a double overtime thriller, coming out on top 3-2-2.
Outstanding game from both sides, and the Darien Blue Wave, they won this one, but both teams still have states, and the Rams, they'll be backing out for blood. So 3-2 is your final score from the Darien Ice House. But before we go, we'd like to thank our crew. You've got Dalton Moss on graphics, Thomas Aponte on replay, Leon Chen on camera, Jake Soboleski on camera, and then Liam Tomaszewski, our producer, obviously, Will Jennings, John Frieders, I'm PJ Neville. That has been your 2024 FCIAC championship.